Hello everyone, Madison here, and welcome back to my channel. So, as you can see by the title, I'll be talking to you guys about my theory test that I done. So, as people may know, I took my theory test last week, and I failed. But not drastically, not by I kind of expected to fail, but at the end of the day, when you're in that situation, you've got to either understand it goes both ways. Like, it's either you fail or you pass. Like, there's no in between. Like, well, there is, but you could fail the multi-choice, but fail the hazard perception. That's about it. Like, I failed both multi-choice and hazard perception. I failed hazard perception by 2 marks, and I failed multiple choice by 7 marks. So I failed by 9 marks in total. And like I mentioned, it wasn't drastically. I just failed. And I kind of expected to fail, but again, you never. This is what I live by. Ever since I first heard it, back when I was about 15, I've always lived by it. So you never get hopes and dreams. That way, you'd never be disappointed with the outcome. And obviously, I'll make another video on this, explaining about what actually happens and whatnot. But again, that was my first time doing it, and I was like, oh, this is my first time. I'm not hoping for much. Like, it's either I pass or I fail, and there's not much to talk about that. Like, obviously people know that you have to have your phone put in another room. I think for people like myself, that was the most, not traumatic, but upsetting part, because I can't be without my phone. But again, it was only half an hour that I was in there. The biggest mistake that I made was, again, staying in there for half an hour and didn't use the full time. I think if I used the full time and actually read the questions and everything, then I would have been fine. But I think my plan was, because it's multi-choice then the hazard perception part, I just wanted to get the hazard perception part out the way, and so I wasn't really thinking much of the multiple choice, which again I shouldn't have done, but it's all down to how you use your time. I know you hear teachers in school use it, or college or university, but just when you're in that situation and you you really want to drive and all that, I know there's people out there who have learned how to drive quicker than other people have, and I'm one of those people that I want to get it right first time, My plan was to try and get it right first time, so I didn't need to constantly, drive to the theory centre, take my theory and whatnot. So I think it was also the case of, like, I had like a few people saying I need to book my theory, and I'm not going to mention their names. And they were like, "Oh, book your theory, you'll be fine." And I was like, I want to be able to, go in there, pass first time, and not have to worry about my theory anymore. So I can pass my theory and then go straight, obviously when COVID's all over, go straight for my practical after COVID's finished. That was like, my plan. But you don't know unless you try something. I know that, but when you've been wanting to, when you had a set plan in your head of, like, trying to pass everything first time, it just doesn't quite go to plan because of, like, various reasons. But obviously I was really nervous to go in for my theory, but yeah, that's all I have to say. If anyone wants any more tips and theory stuff briefly explained, then theory tests and what I experienced, drop me a message or something, and I'll further explain it on YouTube. But no, I thought I'd make a video out of this and explain to people. So that's it for today's video anyway. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Guys know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Please subscribe, and I shall catch you later. Bye!